Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk and Learn with me, Emily. I'm so glad you're here because today we're diving deep into a topic that's affecting more people than you might realize: brain rot. Now, before you get worried, brain rot isn't actually your brain turning to mush, but it's a way to describe when your brain feels foggy, sluggish, or just not working at its best because of our modern habits and lifestyles. And I bet many of you have felt it at some point. So let's start with a question. Have you ever caught yourself scrolling endlessly on social media or watching videos for way longer than you planned? And then, when you finally put your phone down and try to focus on something important, like studying, working, or even having a conversation, your brain just feels tired or fuzzy? If you've ever been there, go ahead and type yes in the chat or comments. I want to see how many of you relate to this. For me, it's definitely happened more times than I'd like to admit. Just last week, I found myself watching reels for probably 2 hours. When I finally tried to write an email, I couldn't focus. It felt like my brain was on vacation without me. What about you? Have you had moments where your brain just refuses to cooperate? Share your story. I love hearing from you. All right, so what exactly is brain rot? The term brain rot is a popular phrase on social media platforms like X and TikTok. It describes that mental fog or sluggishness you feel when your brain is overloaded by too much information, constant distractions, or bad habits. It's not an official medical diagnosis, but it captures how our brains respond to the demands of modern life. Why is this such a hot topic right now in 2025? Because our lives are more connected and digital than ever before. We get notifications every few seconds: messages, emails, videos, news alerts. Our brains weren't designed to handle this nonstop flood of information. Imagine trying to run a marathon without stopping to drink water or catch your breath. That's what constant digital stimulation does to your brain. Let's do a little exercise right now. Think about how many times your phone has buzzed or beeped today. Did that make you feel more focused and productive, or did it pull your attention away? If you can, try putting your phone aside for just a minute and take a deep breath with me. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Doesn't that feel a little better? Now, let's talk about the signs of brain rot. Some common signs include difficulty focusing on one task for a long time, forgetting small details, like where you left your keys or what you were about to say, feeling mentally tired or drained, even if you haven't done a lot physically, losing interest in hobbies or activities you used to enjoy. If any of these sound familiar, don't worry. You're not alone. Brain rot is surprisingly common, especially with how much we rely on technology every day. So, what happens inside your brain when it's overloaded? There's a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. Think of it as the CEO that manages your attention, decision making, and self control. When you're constantly multitasking, scrolling through social media, or bombarded with notifications, this CEO gets overwhelmed. Every notification or new video triggers a release of dopamine, a chemical in your brain that makes you feel good and motivated. At first, it feels fun and rewarding, but too much dopamine too quickly leads to a crash, where your brain feels foggy, tired, and unmotivated. There's also something called the default mode network. This is what your brain switches to when it's tired or overwhelmed. It's like your computer going into sleep mode. You start daydreaming, feeling distracted, or just unmotivated. Let me ask you, what's the hardest distraction for you to resist? Is it social media, text messages, emails? Share in the comments. I want to hear what pulls your attention the most. Now, here's some good news. Your brain is incredibly resilient. With the right habits and care, you can help it recover and feel sharp again. Here are some tips I personally use and recommend. 1. Digital detox. Choose one day a week to completely unplug from screens. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation. Trust me, your brain will thank you. 2. Learn something new. Challenge your brain by picking up a new skill, whether it's cooking, playing chess, or learning English with me here on Talk and Learn. New learning helps build mental strength and keeps your brain flexible. 3. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours every night. Sleep is when your brain repairs itself and clears out toxins. Don't underestimate its power. 4. Move your body. Even short walks or stretching can clear your mind and boost your mood. 5. Practice gratitude. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. This simple habit shifts your mindset and reduces stress. 6. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work or study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This helps keep your focus sharp and prevents burnout. 7. Meditation and deep breathing. These techniques calm your nervous system, improve concentration, and reduce anxiety. I want to make this interactive. What's one new habit you want to try? Write it in the comments. It could be anything from turning off your phone an hour earlier at night to taking a short walk after lunch. Now, I'm excited to invite you to join me in the 3-day Brain Reset Challenge. For the next 3 days, try turning off your phone notifications for just 1 hour each day. Use that time to do something mindful, like taking a walk, journaling, or practicing English phrases with me. When I tried this last week, even just 1 hour without constant buzzing made me feel so refreshed and more focused. Small changes like this can make a big difference over time. If you decide to join, comment below or tag me on X using the hashtag #BrainResetChallenge. I'd love to hear how it goes for you. Before we finish, let's review some important vocabulary words from today's episode to help you boost your English. Foggy, when your mind feels unclear or confused. Scattered, when your thoughts are all over the place. Dopamine, a chemical in your brain that makes you feel good and motivated. Productivity, how well and efficiently you get things done. Mindful, being fully present and aware of the moment. Gratitude, feeling thankful for what you have. If you want, you can find the full vocabulary list and episode notes linked in the description below, totally free. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on Talk and Learn. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode that helps you learn and grow. And please share this episode with your friends who might need a brain reset too. Remember, your brain is your most valuable tool. Treat it well, give it rest, challenge it, and keep it healthy. I'll see you next time for more tips on learning English and living better, right here on Talk and Learn. Stay sharp, stay curious, and take care.